All right, folks, I got this thing started now. Hey, let's see if this thing's working. There we go. All right, now it's working. Let me go and I got to go and get a couple things set up over here. I need to go and that's working. I need to go to pop out the chat. Now it's working. Okay, and I can see it in the window. Beautiful. The scariest part of these live chats is getting them started, and it always freaks me out. So we got some people logging in over here, and give it a minute. We'll get everyone logged in. We'll get this whole thing started, and we'll get things going. Hey, MTB Savant, I watched your video on that. What was it? One Up that multi-tool. I really wanted to take a look at that thing. You did a great job on that video. Just all pro, man. That video was really, really well done. Really informative, and just really good job on that, man. I really enjoyed watching it. So cool. All right, man. You got it, man. No problem, buddy. So everyone's logging in here little by little, and I want to go and minimize this screen because I don't need that anymore. I'm going to get confused on who I'm talking to and what's going on, and put that away. Beautiful. And I got to pop open this window. Okay. Cool. Hey, Mr. Frank Brunke, welcome to join. Evan, thanks for getting on here. Brian's on. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Vaughn? Woo, buddy. All right, cool. Let's get everybody logging in little by little, and we'll get this started. I got a lot of cool stuff I want to talk about. I got like a little, I don't know if you ever use Google Keep, but it's this little notepad thing, and I got all my little notes over here because I want to tell you guys about a bunch of stuff. I haven't talked to anybody in a while, so this will be pretty cool. But once the alert pops up, then more people will learn about what's going on and the show is actually going on. What's going on, Patrick? Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the congratulations. Yeah, man. Thanks, everybody. The 2K mark, right? Whoa, that's crazy, right? It's awesome. I'm loving it. So, yep, we're getting there. See how we're doing over here. Great. We've got some people logging in. Beautiful. All right. So let me open that up again and put that right over there. All right, so cool. Little by little, we got people pulling in little by little. It's going good. So, hey, Gene from Regular Guy Mountain Biking. Wow. The 2K mark. Regular Guy Mountain Biking, over 2,000. To be fair, wait, hold on. Let me refresh this. Let me refresh it to go on the record. Well, hit refresh. Refreshing. 2,589 people have nothing better to do but listen to me talk. I don't know about that, guys, but I'm so thankful and so impressed, and just can't thank you enough. It's just freaking awesome, man. It's so cool, and I'm very grateful. Let me tell you, I'm very grateful for everybody, and it's a pretty cool milestone. So the biggest thing I wanted to do tonight was make sure I thanked everybody that's followed Regular Guy Mountain Biking. If you're new to Regular Guy Mountain Biking, this channel is really solely devoted towards the regular mountain biker. My goal and the channel's goal is to help the regular dude just love the sport of mountain biking. Whether that's just showing you different trails or showing you that, wow, you're not the only person that can't manual, neither can I. Maybe show you product reviews on things that you might actually be able to afford. Things like that. So it's a channel focused on regular dudes that just love mountain biking and, you know, just want to talk about it. So that's what Regular Guy Mountain Biking is all about. And so far, I've made some really good friends along the way. And it's going really good. So, cool, man. Well, I got the chat going on over here. I'll keep an eye on that, so make sure I don't screw up anything. So let me go over here and take a look at the things I wanted to make sure I talked about right away. First of all, the 2K mark came a little faster than I was expecting because if you haven't met Alex, the single track sampler, that guy just freaking rocks. And he was over here in Jersey. We did some riding together, and he put me in a couple of his videos, and that just kicked RGMTB right in the butt, and I wasn't ready for it. So I wasn't even prepared to have everything set up for the 2K, and now I'm at 2,500. The channel's at 2,500. and it took me by surprise. So these are things that are coming up that are right around the bend. But number one, I will be having a t-shirt coming out, okay? Obviously the theme of regular guy mountain biking, you know, party on the pedals. The shirt will also have that theme inside of it. So it'll be some kind of cool mountain biking shirt with party on the pedals on it. Should be pretty cool. So we'll have that going. I'm also going to try to look into a different logo. I like the logo that I made, but you know, it's just me, a computer nerd. I did the best I could, and might be time to upgrade the logo. I found this artist. Her name's I think it's Christina Sketchy Lines. I found her on Instagram. Amazing artist. So I've been trading emails back and forth with her. She's in Whistler right now, so it's going to be a little bit before I can get all the work done. But that's what's going on, and it should be pretty cool. So we're going to get the logo and the shirt put together pretty soon, and it should really be nice. So yeah, really, it's a good problem to have. I know. Tell me about it. So shirts, logo, that's coming. Just a little bit of time. Also, a couple other things. There is a Regular Guy Mountain Biking Facebook page. It's a lot of the same content I have, but I think I need to spend more time kicking that up. So if you'd like to check it out, it's just RGMTB, you know, at the Facebook page. If you want to take a look at that, cool. We'll you know, subscribe to that. That'll be good. I also I'm going to start an email list. Let me explain to you why I want to get the email list going. Hopefully YouTube lasts forever and everything's great, but I can only get a hold of you through these videos. So if I just want to get a hold of you really fast, like let's just say I work with a company and I can get a discount on something for you. I can't get you the coupon. Like how do I just quickly talk to you about something? Or suppose we have to change our platform. I don't know. There's no real way for me to communicate to you other than this. And this is working for these kind of things or for videos, but if I just want to tell you something, I can't. So email is still kind of the way to go. So I do have to get an email list started. I didn't get it done in time for this. I have a chimp, monkey, chimp mail, whatever the hell it's called, set up, but I didn't do it right. So I got to get it going. So there's going to be an email one going soon, and we'll make it happen. Oh, we got my guy from New Zealand on, dude. I love seeing. So yeah, I see the post from from New Zealand. I'm like that's so cool. So thanks a lot, man. Thanks for tuning in. MailChimp. Hey Phil, what's going on, man? Phil, if you know how to set up MailChimp, maybe you can help me because I did a terrible job. I didn't do a very good job with it, but we'll get it working out. So anyway, those are some things that are going on with just high level what's going on with the channel. All right, so let's get to some more of the fun stuff over here. Actually, one more thing that's also kind of fun. When I was on Alex's live chat, people were all tuning in saying, "Hey, from New Jersey." I'm like, "Whoa, there's like a buttload of people here in New Jersey that I haven't met with." There is an RGMTB Meetup. There'll be links in the description of this video for all this stuff, but you can just go to RGMTB at the Meetup and you'll find us. Sign up, okay? We try to do at least one ride a month, like in different places, so we all get together. So along with everything else, there's also a Meetup group that I put together so that we can try to get together and meet up, okay? So all kinds of cool things going on with that. Hey, what's going on, Owen? Thanks a lot. Oh, Wombat. What? Wombat. Dude, I just got to take a second and thank this dude, Wombat. So running these channels are tough. It's fun. I love it. I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, look at the friends I'm meeting over here. No complaints. But it's a lot of work. This dude, Wombat, says the most inspiring and nice. I've had a lot of people that are very, very kind, very, very motivating. But, this dude kind of goes out of his way and just says some really nice things and just makes it like, yeah, this is worthwhile. So, dude, thanks so much, Wombat, for just kicking me in the butt and say, Gene, you're doing a good job, and we like what you do. So I wanted to go out and thank you for that, and thanks so much for tuning in. I know you said you weren't sure if you're going to make it or not, and you went out of your way, you did that too for me. So thanks so much, dude. In fact, you should shoot me an email, all right? Gene at RGMTB.com. Okay, Wombat, when you get a second, Gene at RGMTB.com. I want to hook you up with something. Being Cape May, oof. Well, we'll take a look. Any good trails down there? Folks, anyone know about trails in Cape May? I don't know about Cape May. I mean, that's kind of kind of flat, right? I don't know, but Allaire is not all the way down there, but Allaire is pretty cool, and got a video coming up pretty soon on 6 Mile. That was a lot of fun. So they're kind of down there, but we'll see. Okay, so let's go talk about some other stuff that I got started over here. I did officially start a Patreon. Okay, in fact, let me show you what we got over here right now. Go over here, go over to here, and click on this button. All right, I do have a Patreon started. I just started it. Let me explain to you why I started this Patreon. Besides the obvious, the money, I mean, duh. But look, I'm not expecting to live off of the regular guy mountain biking money. I don't intend to. It's cool. So I have a regular job, and that regular job takes care of what I need to do to keep the channel going. So it's all good. But because of you folks and all the subscribers that we're getting now, I'm able to kind of work my way into some deals now that I couldn't do before. So I'm able to get things at a pretty decent price. Okay, let me give you examples. Worldwide Cyclery. You've had to have heard their name on a number of channels. You've heard it on my channel, Worldwide Cyclery. Alex talked about Worldwide Cyclery. MTB Droppin' talks about Worldwide Cyclery. BKXC, Brian talks about Worldwide Cyclery. Those guys support the mountain biker. They're freaking awesome. So Worldwide Cyclery, I've worked out some stuff with them, so I can get some things at a decent rate. SRAM has solidly stood up and is supporting the regular guy. I've worked out some things with them, and they're just freaking amazing. So I've got some stuff going on with them, and that's just some of the bigger things going on there. So why am I doing Patreon? I'll get to the point. I can't buy everything. I'll be happy to help put some of the money in, right? That's cool, But if I can get some support to help me get these things, I can do more reviews on stuff for you, okay? The walls in my house are bulging. I don't need any more bike stuff. I've got tons and tons of bike stuff. So I'm mainly getting it so I can inform you, right? I want to learn about it too. But if I can get some help to get these things, that would help, and I could get that from Patreon. But to also reinforce what I'm saying, if it's something that I can raffle back off, give away, okay, well, for the folks in the Patreon, I'll do that, okay? Let's just say I get a fork or a multi-tool or just something. I don't need all these things, okay? So we'll give it back to you guys. I'll give it away. I don't really mind. I'm doing this for you folks. I have a fork. I like what's working on my bike. But that's not going to help me get more information to you. So if you can help me with Patreon, I'll be able to get the stuff. I'll get it at a cheaper rate, which helps us all. And for some of the stuff, I mean, look, if I do a review on a pair of shoes, if you want my stinky shoes, I'll give you my stinky shoes. But for the most part, if it's something that I can give back, I'm going to do that. Now, in the way of giveaways, the other thing I want to bring out too, man, is the fact that I also get stuff for free. Okay, so dude, if I get something for free and I can hook somebody up, I will. I mean, I get this stuff. Okay, it's like a big enduro camelback bag. I got a box of stuff up there on the top of my shelf. So I'm gonna try to do more giveaways. I'm not trying to buy your love. I'm not. But for some of these folks, like a guy like Wombat, Brian Vaughn, who's been with us all from the beginning, and I'm not trying to leave anybody out. There's a ton of huge people that help up these channels. I want to give back to you, and the only reason why I would have any of this stuff is because of you in the first place. Okay? So that's why I got the Patreon going on. I'm going to try to do the giveaways. I don't know how to do them yet. It's not as easy as you think. There are rules with Yahoo, YouTube. There's rules with Patreon. So I got to do this right so I don't screw up the channel. But I have every intention of doing it. All right, cool. So let's take a look at some of these things over here. So make sure I don't lose any of these questions. Anything else going on with that? Cool. Yeah, Evan loves Worldwide Cyclery. They're great. Yeah, they got that new shop in Lancaster. I really hope I get to visit that shop sometime soon. That'd be a lot of fun. So what's my favorite bike brand? So that's a tough one. And you know what, folks? You tell me if it's the same thing for you. I'm riding a Trek right now. I like my Trek Remedy 8. Great bike, 2016. Awesome bike. I should do a bike check on my own bike checks. I'm talking about bike checks later on too, so don't go in a place. So I ride a Trek. I ride a Trek because my local bike shop sells Trek. So I'm curious, how many of you folks, when someone asks you what's your favorite bike brand, is it your favorite bike brand or is it your favorite bike brand because that's the one you know about? Right now I have to say my favorite bike brand is the Trek I have in the garage over there because that's what I'm riding. I don't know. My favorite brand right now is a Trek. All right, Jim. No, that was Jim. Who asked that? Scoot. Obby. Scoot. I killed your name, dude. Anyway, I hope that's a good answer for you. So MTB Savant, right? That's a pretty good idea. I just want to make sure it's clear, guys, that I'm not trying to take your money or use you guys so I can get free stuff and ha ha ha. That's not what this channel's about. And if you know me, you know that that's not what I'm about. So give me some time. I'll work it out, and we'll make this whole thing happen. And I'll prove to you that what I said is true. I'll make this happen. Haven't ridden a Kona, Patrick, but Konas, I've always liked Konas. Scooter Boy. Okay, Scooter Boy 123. Thank you. Thank you, Scooter Boy. I could have done that a lot better. All right, sorry about that. We got some guys that like Giant. Giant's pretty cool. Oh, hey, MTB drop-ins on. Another guy's helped regular guy mountain biking big time. MTB drop-in and I do a lot of work together. So shout out to my buddy Tony for MTB drop-in. Thanks for dropping in. I'll try to use it for you, buddy. All right. Yeah, Giant's pretty good too. Okay, speaking of Giant, let's take that over to the to one of the other topics I want to talk to you about over here. How many of you guys know about a dude named Jeff Lenosky? All right, just a question there for you. Any of you guys know Jeff Lenosky? All right, Jeff is a freaking amazing trials rider. All right, just Jeff is like insane. So of course, there you go, MTB Savant. Of course you know. Well, guess what? I don't know if you know this, my friend, but he lives right near my house. So I reached out to Mr. Jeff Lenosky. I pseudo know Jeff from years and years and years ago, just because of yeah, Jeff was in one of Phil's videos. So of course you do, Phil. I mean, look, come on, who doesn't know Phil? Everybody loves Phil, and yes, he rode with Phil and Hallie. But everybody loves Phil. Like, come on, who doesn't love Phil? Phil's freaking Phil. But anyway, a couple of the guys said, reach out to Jeff, see what we can do. Because I'm building, I don't know if you can see this over here. Here's that orange bike I just about have done. I'm still working on it. I got so many videos I got to still edit for that thing. But so anyway, I reached out to, see that, Phil rocks, Phil rocks. Everyone knows Phil rocks. I reached out to Jeff. I said, Jeff, we should do some stuff together. I'm going to show you something over here on his channel real quick. Jeff has something called, let me bring it up over here for you real quick. 1 second. Bring it over here. Click on the browser. You can see it over here right now. Okay, I got a video highlighted over here. Let me actually open it up. I'm going to pause it real quick. That's Jeff Lenosky. Jeff rocks. Jeff runs a video series called Trail Boss. So what Jeff does, and I'll make sure, I'll try to put links to all this stuff after I'm done. I always say I'm going to put links, and I realize how many things I promise. But Jeff does a video series on Trail Boss. It's called Trail Boss. So he goes to different trails. A lot of them are kind of technical, and he shows you how to ride it. Like how to get through certain sections. He'll explain what's coming up. He'll give you some tips on what to expect and what to do. So it's like, you know, how to ride a trail like, you know, like a boss. But he's also just a really, really nice guy, because I sent him an email and said, hey, you know, you mind giving some tips to a overweight, slow, regular guy rider in his 40s? And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll help you. So we're going to do a video series on how to make anybody, how to make a regular guy a trail boss. We're going to find some technical sections that are challenging for me. He's going to help me get through them. I'll probably try to get him on a live chat, so we'll do a live chat together so you can talk to a guy that's been doing trials, probably as long as he's learned how to walk. I mean, the guy's just amazing. But the reason why I'm saying this is because I saw Giant. Jeff rides for Giant. That's what kind of led me into this whole Giant discussion over here. Jeff rides for Giant. He's got one of those big Giant trailers he takes behind him and sets up the whole system. So expect a pretty cool series with Jeff Lenosky. But that's just awesome. Now, look, here's the deal. I just want to make sure I go and thank you again. It's not like if I asked Jeff for help, he just would have blew me off. He's a really nice guy. But the fact that we've got some folks now on the channel, it makes it a little bit easier for me to go out and reach out to people and ask people for help. Because it's like, well, he's got some subscribers, we're going to be able to do some stuff together, he must be legit, look at how much work he's doing. So I'm only able to do these things because of you. That's awesome. So how about a meetup? Okay, if I do a meetup, I might be able to have Jeff come. You'll be able to meet this guy. So I can't do these things without your help. So make sure you shoot this stuff out, like it, share it, because the bigger we build this thing up, the more I'll actually have to give back to you. But that's what's going on with Jeff Lenosky. I am so stoked about that. Definitely take a look at his channel. It's a killer channel. The dude is for real. He's an awesome rider, and I'm pretty lucky to have met him. And I'm really stoked that he's willing to do some stuff with me. Right? I mean, that's pretty awesome. Just make sure I'm not leaving anything over here. Give me a second. Try to keep. Oh, you guys are going crazy over here in the chat, man. All right. What's going on over here? His climbing skills are off the hook. Totally, man. MTB, the guy is sick. Yeah, he's really talented. Great guy. I mean, I hope I can do the best I can. I mean, I'm gonna try my best. Hopefully, if I can't do it, then oof. But anyway, that's gonna be pretty exciting. Another thing I have coming up. Got it right over here. I'm gonna show it to you. So if I get it on here right, okay? MBR radio. So regular guy mountain biking is going to be on MBR radio. I've been hooking up and talking to those guys over at MBR. Talk about some really nice folks. The guy that runs this is super cool. We've been emailing back and forth. In fact, I sent them a DM over Twitter before I started the show. He went out there and said, oh, I'll send a tweet out for you. So we're going to start doing some podcasts together on, regular guys. Just, regular guy stuff, which is why I want to kind of send this back to you. Regular guy podcasts. What would you want to hear? I'm going to probably do some on, how to buy a bike. Like what kind of bikes, what you should look like. Remember, regular guy, getting people interested in this. Remember, at one point you didn't know anything about a mountain bike. We want to bring more people into the sport that we love. So I'm going to do a podcast on, the different kind of bikes, what you would want to get, the different kind of gear you might want to get, places you can ride. But I'd love to get some more tips. Yeah, nice shirt. Thank you. Yeah, good luck on the show. Thanks a lot, buddy. Yeah, Ben and Matt are great. I've been talking mainly to Ben, Brian, and he's an awesome guy, and lucky to have met him. Again, I'm going to thank you folks. You paved the way for me to get hooked up with these guys. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was able to say, look what I can bring to the table. Again, just like Jeff Lenosky wouldn't have been, rude to me. I'm sure we still would have been able to do stuff. Same thing with Ben. Freaking awesome guy. MBR, they're just awesome. But I've got something to bring to the table now because of all of you. You are helping me pave the way. This channel is based on you guys. I just bring you the content and find it, but I can find more of it because of your help. So I'm sorry I'm constantly doing this. I'm not trying to turn this into a a Hallmark card, but none of this would happen without you people. So I just got to keep making sure I thank you because I don't want to ever forget how important you guys are to the channel. So I'm going to be doing that. I think we need an RGMTB t-shirt. Yes, well, no, Wombat. I said I'm making a shirt, dude. I'm making one, I promise. I just didn't get it done fast enough. I wanted to have it done for the 2K mark, and you guys blew me away too fast. So yeah, I'm gonna have a shirt. I have an artist that I hooked up with. She makes some amazing stuff, and we're gonna have an RGMTB T-shirt, party on the pedals type of thing. And I definitely hope I see. I definitely hope I see a picture of a wombat wearing one of these things. What do you got? Okay, I think talking about most convenient first upgrades. Dude, awesome idea, my friend. Mr. Castro, thank you. Tires. See, this is what I need. Beautiful. Bike fitting. Another good one. All right. Damn, I hope I can export all this chat and save it. Actually, you know what? Well, that's why I did it on the recording. That's why I have the bike chat on the screen over here so I can see it. I'll make sure I find a way to save this. This is what I need. Great topics. These are going to help other people learn about mountain biking. That's why Ben wanted me to be on the show, because a lot of MBR stuff is, you know, race or higher end, or just more people that know about mountain biking. He said, Gene, we should do something to help get people into the sport and topics that'll help them more. So MBR is coming up. Another thing I got coming up is JORBA. I've done some videos on JORBA. Tom Hennigan from JORBA, he's the president, is another amazing guy, and I became friends with him. October 1st, RGMTB will be at the JORBA event in Ringwood. We'll have a tent. We're probably going to sponsor a ride. We're going to have a great time. JORBA is awesome. I want to make sure I support JORBA as much as I can. I have to start financially supporting JORBA now because I think I should. Without these folks, the trails I love would not exist. But one of the videos I'll be doing is I'll be doing a video on how to actually make a trail. I did a video on JORBA and, you know, who made your favorite trail, and some of the folks were, I guess, a little bit disappointed and justified. They thought you'd be learning more about making trails, and I said, you know what, that's a damn good idea. We should do something on how to make a trail. So I'm literally going to go out there with the cameras. We're going to interview real trail builders. I'm going to show you what they do and what they go through to make these trails, why they decided to make that line. What are their challenges? You would be surprised the amount of challenges these people have to deal with when they're building these trails because of water lines, so flow, erosion, also just in general to keep the theme of the forest the way it is. You can't just start whacking stuff down. Animals live there. There's a lot to it, and they know it all. So I'm going to be doing a really good one on that. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, when's your Cushcore review, Gene? Okay, Darth Bobo, Cushcore is coming up. So here's the deal. So anyway, that's the end of the JORBA thing. So I wanted to make sure I finish these topics. The JORBA is coming up, and you'll see a video on that. I just gotta get there and record it, but it's gonna be a good one. One more thing I'll talk about Cushcore. Live streams. There's gonna be more of these live streams. They're a little nerve-wracking, folks. Let me tell you, the other videos when I record them, I could just push pause or stop on my video and edit out anything I screw up. But I am like I'm out there right now, right here with you. It's kind of tough to sometimes do these. It's a little nerve-wracking. The last one I did, Alex was sitting right there, and that felt good having someone to do this with. But being here by yourself, it's a little scary. Let me tell you. And I like to be in front of the mic. I love it, and it's still a little nerve-wracking. But I need to do more of these, so I'm going to do a couple of them. I want to do a live chat on all my GoPro gear. So I can tell you about all the GoPro gear I have, all the action camera stuff I have. A lot of people have been asking about this because you're watching the videos and you're like, Gene, how are you recording this stuff? I'm going to do a live chat on all my GoPro gear. I'm going to do another live chat on mountain biking apps. I want to go through all the different mountain biking apps that I use. I want to learn about the apps that you guys use. The nice thing about doing the live chats is when I do one on, when I do these things, I do it on live. I can do it easier with the I ask you questions. Like right now, if I do something and I record the video, then it's hard for me to get your response and get back to you again because I have to read the chat notes. But if I do a live one, you can say, oh, well, Gene, check out this app. It's a great app. And then I can look it up and we're on the live video. I can say, oh, folks, let's take a look at this one. So-and-so says this is a good one. So those are 3 live streams I'm going to have coming up. Jeff Lenosky. I'm going to do one on all my GoPro gear and another one on the web apps. Right, yeah, I know, right, Phil? They're super challenging. They are fun. I mean, nothing's better than doing one of these things and having people, you know, enjoying things and having a good time. So it's going pretty cool. Trail Billy says a great topic. Good. I'm glad you like that. All right. Hey, Rick, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that comment, Rick. Rick Martin, thanks. You rock, man. Thanks so much, buddy. Can you do 720p, please? What do you mean by that? I mean, I know what 720p means. I mean, the video of the bike chats, or I mean the live streams. Help me out, Tanker, and let me know what you mean. Thanks. Hey, thanks a lot, man, for the props. All right, regular guy. Thanks for your help on the single track live stream. I asked about the carbon. Oh, aluminum frame. You too help. Oh, good, man. Hey, Blue. Thanks a lot, buddy. I'm glad that we were able to help you out. Being in front of the camera is something we can all do better. Yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking. Thanks a lot. Hey, man. Hey, Mr. Carbon. Thanks a lot for the super chat. Loving the super chat. Your stream. Oh, your stream is oh, your stream now is 360. Okay, you know what? Okay, folks, I'll bump the stream up and get it to 720. Okay, here's the deal. I did purposely turn the stream down a little bit. I did it on purpose because I was worried. This one wasn't very, very important to me because it was going to be this, the 2K mark, and I was worried about lag, and I was worried about it not working. So I'll kick the other ones up higher. Not that those aren't important too, but I just didn't want to take any chances with bandwidth. So I did purposely keep this one down a little bit lower, so I knew it would work. But it would be nice to have more real estate. So loud and clear, the other ones will be higher resolution. All right, man. Yeah, definitely. You'll definitely get the bike chat with the live stream with Jeff. It should be. Oh, you're a huge fan. Good, man. Yeah, Jeff is good. Yeah, Jeff. So I knew of Jeff when I also kind of stalked Ryan Leach. Now, I was a big Ryan Leach fan. Still am. So in my era, guys like Ryan Leach, okay, Aaron Chase, Jeff Lenosky, those are some of the big names for me. They're still big names now, but they were in their younger years, their prime years then, when they were kids back then, you know, when they were just crazy and they'd do anything. Now they're just, you know, just amazing guys doing things that I still wish I could always do. So good dudes, and that's how I know Jeff, and we'll get to know him more together. Cool. All right, and let me take a look at this over here, see how things are going. Close down that. Live chat. Cool. Okay, everything's going pretty good, man. Cool. All right, so we talked about that. Okay, push core. So here's the deal with push core. I've been riding them for a good couple runs now. So I will be doing a review on my actual feelings on how it worked. The reason why I'm taking a little long on this one is because there's been a lot of skepticism on the topic. People have been talking about weight. People have been talking about cost. People have been talking about should they even get it? What's the reason for it in the first place? So I like them. I'm only going to tell you that. I like them. I like what's going on. I will also give you the negatives. I always do this. I'm not any Mr. Fanboy corporate guy that's not going to give you a fair answer. There's stuff I want to bring up to you. They're not for everybody. They are totally not for everybody. But I'm going to explain to you where I see they fit, where I think they might not fit, because if you are in either one of those buckets, well, you'll be in one of the buckets, you'll know what I think and where you should go. I don't want you to spend, because they're not cheap. I'd hate to see you spend money and be like, Gene, you're such a jerk, man. Why'd you even recommend this to me? It wouldn't work. That's why Push Core is taking a little bit of time. Also, I've also have, actually, this is from Mr. Castro out there. The oval, the black, absolute black oval chain ring. This one, I have to apologize. I haven't gotten that review out faster. But my buddy Joe has been riding that ring for a while now because I wanted someone with just a stronger, better rider to give you a better experience. I want that. There'll be a review coming out about that chain ring. He loves the freaking thing, and I can't wait to tell you about it. And remember, I mean, he has nothing to do with anything except for me to say, here, Joe, take this ring and give it a try. He could have said anything, but he loves it. So if anything gets back to Absolute Black, tell him that they rock, and I should have gotten the review out faster. But it's going to be a good review, but it's going to be an informative review. So that'll be some cool things to talk about. All right, let me go over here and see what else I forgot to keep up on. We need to talk about Cushcore, but I'm not looking forward to the install. I know. The Cushcore install is pretty tough. You'll hear more about it. All right. Cool. Oh, hey Darth, you have Darth. You have a set of the Cush cores too? Okay, cool, man. Good deal. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to the oval chamber. Yeah, you'll know about them. Yeah, you got it, man. I have the absolute black oval. It's awesome. Cool, man. All right, good. A lot of you guys have the same stuff. It's awesome. It's good to have this talking back and forth about what's going on. Yeah, look, I like them. So I'll be interested. Hey, thanks a lot, Brian, for the super chat. Brian, man, let me tell you. I'm gonna bring up this video over here real quick. Love MBR. Yeah, look, MBR is great. They're awesome. And good. I'm glad you give me the thumbs up on that. So now, Brian, you're gonna be able to hear me all the time, dude, all the time. Catalyst pedals, yes, catalyst pedals are another good one. Dude, I love those pedals, dude. So what are the catalyst pedals? If you don't know what the catalyst pedals are, I don't have them right here. Anyway, you can go back to my channel and you can take a look at them. And can you ride out flats with cushion? Yeah, well, yeah. Carbon, I'm gonna get on all those topics. Trust me. Like I said, they're not for everybody. I promise, Carbon. I promise you. I mean, look, I'm pointing to you. I promise you that it'll be a very fair and informative review. The Cush scores were given to me and Tony, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to steer you guys wrong. There's a group of people that are going to love them, and a group of people that won't, and I promise you it'll be a very informative review. So where was I going over there? MBR, good stuff. Brian, I want to bring up something over here with Brian. Brian is just freaking amazing. And if you haven't seen it, I've done a, where did it go? Bring it up over here. Come on. All right, cool. Let me go over here and change the screen. Okay, right over here. Let me click on it. Bring the mouse back over here again. Here we go. This is the one I did with Brian over here. We just did a bike chat. So Brian sends me an email. He's like, Gene, we should do Brian. Oh, I'm sorry, Brian. That's a really bad. Again,
thanks for tuning in.
There you go. You're looking a little better there. Brian sends me an email and says, Gene, we should do a bike chat on my trip with BKXC and Chasing Epic and talk about it. So, like, this guy Brian has been supporting all of us. He supports everybody, all the bike channels. He's got his own channel. He does his own stuff. But he's like the backbone of a lot of us. That, like, we're like, everyone knows Brian Vaughn, and he's always helping everybody out. So he even comes up and gives me content to do some of the shows. So huge shout out to you, Brian. Just a really nice guy, and just someone that I never would have met without getting into the whole thing I'm doing right now. So Brian, you rock, dude, and thank you very much for everything you do for all of us. All right, let me go back over here. I got to bring this window up so I don't miss anything. Cool. Cash, dude, I'm uploading a new tubeless conversion video. Here's $20 for a haircut. I got to give you some change, buddy. May some of your coolness rub off on me. If I watch enough of your stuff, maybe. Can you legally visit Canada? Sure, I can legally visit Canada. I think. I got to go check. I got to do a background check. We haven't banned you yet. Wanna? Sure. In fact, I did a ride long time ago in Ottawa with a group of mountain bikers that I used to know over there. I had a lot of fun time, a lot of good times in Ottawa. So yeah, let's hook something up and we'll do something. Hey, here's Mr. BKXC. He's on here. Cussing too much. Keep blowing out. Oh man. Hey, Brian, BKXC, he's another good friend. You all know Brian, and he's just been a massive help. Tony, let's go to Canada, buddy. Let's do this. Yeah, it's really great to meet Brian, right? Awesome. So cool. Hey, Mr. Kennedy, thanks for tuning in on my live chat over here. It means a lot, buddy. I really appreciate your support, man. You know all the unmapped trails. All right, well, good. That means you're going to get me lost and leave me stranded in Canada. Tony, we're going to go to Canada, but we're going to stay away from Cash because he's going to leave us in the woods to die. All right, let me go back over here to some of the stuff. What do we got over here? Okay, cool. I talked about. I got to change some of this stuff that I know I talked about it already. Talked about that one. I talked about this one. Okay. Let me talk about another topic over here. Well, actually, let's do something pretty cool. Let's do something pretty cool over here. All right? Let's talk about products. So, I've been dying to open this thing up. You guys want to open up a ShockWiz with me? I haven't even opened this thing up. That tells you how devoted I am to you guys. I literally had this thing for a couple days, and I haven't opened up the ShockWiz literally to save it, to open it up on this live chat to do it with you. Come on, you got to give me some props for that. I mean, how could you not want to open this thing up and play with it? And I didn't. All right, so let's get this open here. I want to open up the chat window so I can answer any questions over here for you. Okay, let's go and yeah, best topic for us, gearhead. You got it. Let's do it, man. Okay, and I got some more gear down there I'm going to talk about too, but I just want to get to this thing because I haven't opened it. So, ShockWiz. What is a ShockWiz? I've got a video on it. You can definitely take a look at it. I'm not even swearing at all, man. I swear once in a while. I don't even swear that much. Do I really swear that much, guys? I don't know. I think so. I could beep. Anyway. ShockWiz. I have a video about the ShockWiz from my buddy Jeff that I did from SRAM. Jeff is another freaking guy, another great guy. And I got to meet him, and that's how I was able to work out some stuff and get some goodies for ShockWiz stuff. So anyway, shut up, Gene. Let's open up this thing. All right, the ShockWiz is a tool that'll help you tune your suspension. Okay, the way it works is you hook this little gadget up to the air, where you put the air valve of your suspension, and then it'll read the pressure that it's sending out. Okay. So here we are. You guys are going crazy over there, man. All right. Here it is. Let's get it out. Okay. So here is the this is the ShockWiz. All right, it's a little device, and it's got two little sections to send the air into. Okay, these are little making sure you can see this. I'm doing the best I can. I'll tell you that I can just kill it. This is a little device you put on your fork, your shock, and it reads the pressure. I don't know if you can see this. A little light will change color. Can you see that when it moves? Just turn red again. Anyway, this gets mounted onto your fork. You maybe use these little tie wraps, and you put this onto your fork, or you mount it to your shock. It'll read the air pressure that's coming into it. So when I mean air pressure, it's going to read the static pressure. If you just left it alone, it would read whatever you're running, 200 psi for the back, whatever you're running in the front. It'll know what that is. But when you go down and push, when you're pushing down, the pressure is being pushed out. It'll read the increase of the pressure. It'll also read when the thing completely bottoms out. And it reads it. It also reads how fast that pressure is changing. So if it's changing too fast, it knows that maybe you have to change your rebound. If you're rebounding too fast. Or if the pressure is staying built up too long, your suspension's packing, and you might have to adjust that. Or if it's bottoming out too much, you might need to use more tokens. So this is going to be a lot of fun to get installed. So it comes with this little sensor. All right. Obviously, there'll be a full review on this. Also, if you're on the meetups, I'm going to see what I can work out with SRAM, where I can maybe borrow some of these things and have Jeff from SRAM be at the meetup, and we'll start tuning some bikes, and you guys can try them out. I mean, we know we got one. It's just kind of hard to, you can borrow it, but it's only one, It is a cool gadget. I won't lie to you, Mr. Wagner. It is an expensive gadget. I won't lie to you. It's not for everybody. Is this a regular guy thing? I don't know. I'm a bit of a gadget freak, and it's kind of fun, and I really want to tune my suspension up. So I did get it, but I would agree it might not be for everybody. All right, what else do you get in the box? You get some tie wraps, okay, and you get these two different little things over here to attach to the fork. Okay, so you put this on on the valve of the fork, and the other one of the ShockWiz, and you'll start reading the pressure. It also has an app. that you install on your phone. And then it'll read it through Bluetooth. That's how it keeps track of everything on your phone. It's constantly sending data back to your phone, reporting it, let you know how things go. Let me take a look at the chat over here, because I don't want to keep screwing anything up. Again, thanks a lot, Cash, for the super chat. That's pretty cool, you man. We'll take a look at your channel and see what's going on with your stuff, and do the best I can to see what I can do and help you out, man. ShockWiz takes measurements per second and sends it to the I like that one, Cash. All right, cool. So we'll get that thing going over there. Brian, you bring up a good point. I think this is an area for shops to maybe buy some of these things and rent out these different ShockWiz units to different folks. If you're always going to ride the same type of trails, you could tune your fork, write down the pressure, and use it again, and it would be good for shops. I'd like to get at least one more, so I have one for the front and one for the rear, and it's faster for me to help get other people tuned up. Not because, like, okay, now you don't have to buy it, ha ha ha, Gene. No, some people won't. Like Wagner said, they're kind of expensive, but I want to help people out because I think tuning your suspension is a pretty important thing to do. All right, just buy the ShockWiz and return it. Oh, Cash, you're killing me, dude. Okay, next thing I want to tell you about, another product I got over here. This is called a Narbox. Again, another product I would never have gotten without your support, because I reached out to the Narbox company and said, hey, I want to check this thing out. And they said, sure, I'll send you one. Okay, it's not supposed to be that easy. Now, probably, I may have to send this back, which is fine, because that's okay. I don't have to have everything. The Narbox is a little device. It's got, I'll do a review on this, so I'm not going to go too in detail right now. But it's a little device where you put your media, you store your video on this device, and you can edit it from your phone right from here. I like it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I've had some issues here and there with it. I actually have the guy's phone number, Matt from Narbox. I've talked to him. I said, look, dude, I like your product, but there's areas that need some improvement. I want to help you with this. I want to see this succeed. I think it's a pretty cool device. And they've been very receptive. I upgraded the app to the latest release, and it's helped with some things. So expect a review on this Narbox pretty soon. It's a really cool product, and I'll get you some more details on it. But the Narbox is coming up. I got another one over here. Now this MTB Savant, this is going to be kind of along the line with what you had. This is by a company called Rugged Components. What they have is this this little device over here that stores multi-tools inside of your stem. Okay, so folks, if you haven't seen MTB Savant's video on, I think it's by One Up Components. They did this came out. He did a video on a really nice multi-tool that hides in the stem of your bike. This is another one like that. So I reached out to Rugged Components. They sent me this to do a review on. The only reason why I haven't done the review on it yet is because I want to install it here on this orange bike, and I'm not done with it yet. So this is going to go on here because I want to have this, because when I ride this, like doing street or doing local stuff, I probably won't have my Camelback with me with my multi-tool. This is a perfect tool to have in the stem of this bike, so I always can tune something up and just tweak something real fast. I'll do a full review on it, so I won't go into too much more detail other than it's pretty classy. I really like it a lot, and it'll be pretty cool. What else? Yeah, Brian, I think you would love the Narbox because you're on the road all the time, but I'll talk to you more about it. It's got some pros, it's got some cons, but it's like a Brian type of product. So I'll tell you more about it, and we'll get into some details, definitely. Cool. What else did I have over here? I went through the Narbox. I went through the... Okay, cool. Let's go over here. Products to talk about. I covered this stuff up over here. Let me go over here and turn this one over. Cool. Here. Products to talk about. Covered this stuff up over here. Okay, go over here and turn this one over. Cool. Here. Products to talk about. Covered this stuff up. Oh. All right, 1 second. I got the my channel going crazy over here, but I think it's all better now. All right. Hey, can you guys still hear me? Just do a quick sound check over here. Make sure you guys can still hear me. Everything's still working over here. Anybody? Let me know. Just send me a little bit on the chat. Okay. Can you still? Okay, good. Thanks a lot, Brian. I hit a button over here, and I wasn't sure if I hit the right one. Cool. Thank you, my friend. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I covered all this stuff. We're doing good. All right. We did my Patreon stuff. Talked about that stuff. Okay. I wanted to talk real quick about SRAM. So I met Jeff from SRAM at a Fat Tire Festival up in Blue Mountain, New York, and did a review on that ShockWiz with him, and we became good friends after that. So I'm going to be doing some more stuff with SRAM. That's where the Patreon stuff comes in. That's where if I can get some more stuff going on with the channel, I won't need quite as much Patreon stuff if I can work out these deals. I'll give you a case in point. I did a review with him on the new Eagle GX, the GX Eagle 12-speed that they have coming out, or it's already out. So I'm getting a free comped. I mean, this is what SRAM is totally supporting the regular guy. I am so not a pro. Like, I mean, like I don't have to even explain it to you if you've ever seen me run. But they know that I'm reaching out to their market in the sense of the regular guy. You folks are the guys that buy things. Pros don't buy things. They market things. They advertise things. We're the guys that spend the money, right? It's just how it is. So I reached out to them, and they've been very, very, very receptive. They've been actually pretty freaking awesome. And I've actually got a whole set coming. It's coming, and you're going to see a video real soon on the install of the 12-speed. We're going to take my Remedy, bring it to the shop, take it apart, and break it down. Cool. All right. So SRAM has been helping with that. So they're big. Also, like I said before, we're going to do some stuff with SRAM on mid-market product reviews. Just different things that I want to talk to you about that will fit our price range a little bit better, so I can get that all from SRAM and find out what's going on. So I want to tell you about SRAM. I just want to give a big shout out to those guys because they're just really helpful and they're doing good. All right. All right. You guys are going crazy over here. Yeah, definitely, Brian. The GX Eagle is a game changer. I mean, it's like, it's a point where like people can actually afford $500. You can totally redo your entire drivetrain, your whole drivetrain. Just don't buy it yet until I have my affiliate link set up, okay? But it's a good product, and it's at a good price point. All right, hey Masson, what's up, baby? Glad you're on the show, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, let me see if I messed anything up over here and missed anything. Trying to keep up with it, but you guys, like I said, you're going bananas over here. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, cool. All right, so I took care of my SRAM stuff I wanted to tell you about. All right, let's talk about the bike checks, okay? So a couple people that are on the chat right now have done the bike checks, right? So, hey, dudes, I know who you are. Brian, you're on there, all right? Mr. Castro, you're on there. Folks, if you can, over the chat, tell people what it was like. We had a good time doing these bike checks. They were a lot of fun. And I'm going to be doing more of these bike checks. What's a bike check? A bike check is a way for me to actually reach out and talk to you. All right? We talk about your bike. We go over why you love your bike. They're a whole lot of fun, and I like doing them. But let me show you exactly what I'm doing with these things. I got to bring up something that you think you're going to like. Really, it's pretty cool. If you have time, you should do a bike check on my. I know, Tony. I trust me. I thought about that. We need to do a bike check on your intents. Definitely, definitely. All right. I want to bring this up here and show you something. Bike check. Okay, this is kind of cool. Where is it over here? Where's my map? Where's my map? This came out pretty neat. Give me a second. I'll show you in 1 minute. Got to go over here, clicking some buttons, clicking some buttons. Okay, and this is cool. Okay, I'm going to share it now. All right, you should be able to see this map over here. All right, well, what I've been doing is I'm doing bike checks with people literally all around the world. Okay, I can say that because we've got Florida, we've got, all right, Honduras. Thank you, Renzo. So you notice that I've got little icons all over the globe. Okay, and my buddy Alex. All right, of course. Where do I have you over here? My buddy Brian Vaughn, first guy to do a bike check with me. So what I'm doing is I want to fill this baby up, man. I want to fill this map up, and then people can go in here and they can click in different areas, take a look at different bike checks. You'll be on there if I do a bike check with you. It's just a lot of fun. It's really the only way I can think to reach out and talk to you people that I don't live by, right? There's no way I can actually meet you, but we can do this. It's a lot of fun. We just joke. We talk about your bike, and I'll put you on the map. So to make this a little easier for me to do, I also made this. And I'll open it up for you right now. Go over here real quick. All right. I made a contact form. All right. I'll put this in the notes. If you want to get into the bike chat, the bike check, you can email me to gene@rgmtb.com. Let me know. I'll send you a link to this. I need you guys to fill out the form. This is no different than what I had anybody else do, but I had everybody else do this over email. But it was very hard for me to keep track. I know there's still people that actually asked to do the first bike check that I either wasn't able to get back to them, schedules didn't meet up. It was hard to keep it organized. And I got a feeling that after I do this video right now with you folks, I'm going to get flooded with these requests, which I love. I mean, we got a big globe to fill, okay? So I don't mind it. I'll do the work, and it's a lot of fun. But I need you to fill out the form. So if you want to be part of it, you can just send me an email. I'll have the link set up soon. I'll also have a link to this on my webpage, rgmtb.com, and we'll do these together. It really was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It got me the chance to actually really get to know some people, and it was a blast. So we got to go and do these more together. It's a lot of fun. So the map worked out well. Brian, you should do something like this with the map too, because you're all over the globe, and you can have a map set up with a link to all your rides that you did all over the world, and then you can just share that map, and you can click on the different section of the map, and people can follow you around the globe, which would just be awesome. So, so yeah, I can. It's not really hard to do. I'll show you, but you can probably figure it out before the end of this bike chat. I know. I need someone else to do it for me. Oh, oh boy. All right. So anyway. That was something I wanted to tell you about, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let me go over here real quick and making sure I'm not screwing up anything over here. All right, good. We're doing pretty good. Cool. All right, so I wanted to tell you about the bike check, and we did the bike check, and we covered the bike check. The bike chat. All right. I told you before about Brian Vaughn doing one. So Brian Kennedy. Did you get to see the bike check? Wow. Brian Kennedy, did you get to see the bike chat that Brian Vaughn and I did about his trip with you? It was pretty cool, and I think you might like it. But I want to do more bike chats. I've got one coming up. I just have to get it worked out a little bit more with Clint Gibbs. I reached out to Clint. He's got a pretty cool video series going on right now about two different giant bikes, the same type, but one is carbon and one is aluminum. And he goes through the differences of, do you really want to spend the money? Do you need to spend the money? What kind of rider should spend the money? So I've got a bike chat coming up pretty soon. I have to record it first with Clint, but we're already talking back and forth. It's going to happen. So I've got one coming up with Clint Gibbs. Josh Patterson's been a big help. Tony MTB Dropping Tony and I have done a bunch of shows with him. I've got another one that I'll be starting to record with him yet. Tony, I'll talk to you about that one. I can't do anything until he's back from his Euro shows. But What other topics did you want to hear about on the bike chat? Now, here's the cool part, guys. Now that we've got some push behind this channel, I can reach out to companies now. Okay, now that I'm getting these ins with Shram and other people, I can get to places now that I couldn't get to before. Okay, so what do you want to know about? Give me some topics that you want to learn about or hear more about on the Bike Chat show, and I'll do it. All right, I'll reach out and I'll get some more stuff done, and we'll have some fun. So the Bike Chat has been pretty successful. It's probably one of the better areas of the channel. People seem to really, really like it. So I'll do more on that, but let me know what you want to hear about, and I'll get those people out. All right? So that was something else I wanted to cover for you guys tonight. So let me see. We talked about the Alex stuff. We talked about the Patreon. We talked about the meetup. I think we're doing pretty good. All right. And let me take a look real quick. Yeah, right. Good, Brian. I'm glad you liked the video we did about your trip. It's pretty cool. Cool. So that's a lot of what I wanted to kind of cover tonight. We've been kind of going at this thing for about an hour. I think we did pretty good. But definitely, folks, if you want to help support the channel, I talked about all the other things we got going on. Suspension maintenance. Funny you should talk about that, Tony. Suspension maintenance is coming up. Jeff from Shram and I are going to do a show on that. We're going to wait a little bit later till it's a little bit more towards the end of the season, because that's when people are going to start getting their bikes, maybe put them into storage or get them ready. He's pretty busy. So I already talked to Jeff about it. We're going to do one on suspension maintenance, the things to look out for, when you should do it on your own, when you might want to take it to a shop. So that's coming up. I'm going to do one on wheel tuning, so you know when to what you can tune your wheel on, when you can, when maybe it's like a little bit more shot and you're just not going to pull it back. I got another show coming up about, well, I don't want to tell you everything. There's got to be some surprises, but that'll be pretty cool. But that's, you know what, I think that's pretty much what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight, all right? I think we did pretty good. We had a good group of people showing up on the show tonight. I can't thank you enough. Everything's been going so well. I'm just so happy with this. The friends I've met, the time I've had. But do me a favor, if you get a second and you're in New Jersey or in the area, please go to the meetup group and sign up for the meetup, because I definitely want to ride with you guys some more. The GoPro series is going to come on, so that'll be good. I'll cover that one for you, so I'm glad you liked that one, Mr. T-Star 300. And that's it. You know what? I'm going to end it on a good note. Wombat, thank you, buddy. That's what I got for tonight. Let me make sure I got everything in there. Is there a GoPro session? I'll take a look at that one for you. Great live stream. All right, we're good. Yeah, Brian, when are we coming out to Mr. Minneapolis? Hey, Dragon, thanks a lot, man. Later, Mr. Vaughn. From one regular guy to another. Hey, Dragon, thanks so much, man. Okay, cool, guys. You know what, Dragon, that's a great way to end the show. I don't think I can do it any better than that, man. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. You know how to say, did I miss it? Well, yeah, it's over, buddy. New Jersey, long way from Texas. My friends, keep the party on the pedals. Thank you so much for supporting Regular Guy Mountain Biking. I can't thank you enough. And I'll catch you later on. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.